My name's Sarah. I'm a teacher in the junior years in grade 1 and 2. I've had about 8 years of teaching experience. A lot of it has been in the junior years. I did a lot of early years training early on, and more recently I've done reading recovery training as well and had a year out of the classroom doing reading recovery. And this year I'm back in the classroom and coaching's been part of my weekly timetable. The thing that I think I've got the greatest benefit from with coaching is I think the synergy that's sort of come from being able to sit down and reflect with somebody and come up with something better. So have a focus that I need to work on an idea, and then to really to look at a new way of doing things, but then to bounce back off each other and turn it into something even better that works perfectly for my kids and that will really benefit them.
My name's Jan. I've been a senior team leader at Yarra Junction for the last 2 years. I've been teaching for 4 to 5 years. Most of my career I've spent in senior school in 5-6. Literacy coaching and maths coaching has helped me to improve my teaching practice, mostly through the coaches facilitating visits up to the high school so that I can extend my knowledge and practice of teaching in level 4s and 5 as I had so many students functioning at that level that they came in and took my class and then facilitated me going up to the high school and sitting in Year 7, Year 8 and Year 9 classes to further develop my skills and teaching practice in those areas.
Hello, my name's Tanya. I've actually been teaching at Yarra Junction. This is my 2nd year. Prior to that, I've had specialist roles. I've been in PE, taught art. I've had a maths specialist and a literacy specialist role at other schools. And I've had a lot of benefits from my coaching experience the last 2 years at Yarra Junction. Some of those benefits, just related to my teaching practice, is in relation to planning. Because we are focusing our actual teaching practices to provide the optimum engagement and skill development of students, I spend a lot of time ensuring that my planning is scaffolding, and this is supported during my actual coaching sessions.
I feel that it really relates back directly to what I do with my students as well, because it's very data driven, and we'll focus specifically on different students in the class and really talk about how what I'm doing will impact them, and we'll really focus on what can I do next for that student and how can that be reflected in my planning. So it's very much focused on individual students in the class as well.
Literacy coaching and maths coaching has really helped to improve my student results. It's really helped me to be able to extend those students that are working up towards those high school years in the level 5. It's given me confidence to teach in that area, and I've really seen an improvement in those students. It's really helped me to know where to go with those students and give them those opportunities to learn those new skills and concepts and strategies that are up in level 5. And it's really, I found them more engaged, and they're able to learn a lot more and progress, and we're really seeing those higher results from those students in all areas of assessment.
Now, how literacy coaching has actually helped to improve my students' results. Having visits regularly, the students are able to also have assistance by another person, an expert person. They're seeing best practice modelled, which obviously is fantastic for them for their engagement and for their skill level and the scaffolding. Having an extra pair of eyes, you actually become more aware of things that are happening in your classroom that you're not often aware of. So obviously someone else can attend to the needs that other students might have, or they might realise that the activity that you're directing or the skill that you're trying to implement is not working because they're not where you think they might be, or they're just not reacting to the or engaged in the activity. So it's really important to have that extra person in there, and they really enjoy having that support as well. So I'm finding that their actual skill development is moving more quickly because you've got someone who is actually helping with the planning and implementing of activities as well. Having analysis of regular assessments, make sure that when you are planning, the students' needs are also met. So those kids who are ready to move on during coaching visits, they can move on really fast, and the kids who are needing support, they get it when they need it, so they can move. So the growth of students is a lot more efficient and effective every week. Another thing that I'm finding that my students have become really benefiting from is that they're having the coaching, it actually moves you out of your own comfort zone. So it makes you push yourself even more, and the more energy and the more information you have and the skill knowledge about what they're learning, the benefits for the students are incredible.